My name is Peter Bukea, and I'm a case manager at Hope over here at Northwest Human Services. And I have been a case manager here for about 3 years.
My name is Jennifer Stark, and my current title is Mental Health Intake Specialist, but I'm transitioning into a mental health therapist role. And I work in the mental health department and I've been with the agency for 5 years.
I'm Chris Galesdorf. I'm in the IT department, Senior Systems Administrator, and I've been here 13 years in December.
My name is Cheryl. I'm working at West Salem Clinic. I am a licensed nurse, and I've been here 10 years.
My name is Eric Chen. I work here at Northwest Human Services as a family doctor and also the medical director. I've been here for 5 years, or a little over 5 years, in the medical department.
My name is Teresa, and my job title now is refill specialist. I have been here December 15th of this year, will be 14 years.
Hi, my name is Dair Jacobo. I'm a Spanish certified medical interpreter. I work in the interpreting department alongside Claudia, and I've been working here for 1.5 years.
My job here at Hope involves connecting folks with social services, certainly medical treatment, but first and foremost, as a case manager, I try to get people housed, to get off the street and into housing.
Since I've started working at Northwest Human Services, my role has actually changed a few times. I started as an on-call crisis worker at the hotline while I was finishing my degree. When I graduated, I became the hotline program manager. After that, a mental health intake specialist, and at this point, I am transferring into a full-time mental health therapist position.
So my job as a physician is to take care of patients and provide primary care, and to be their point of contact for healthcare. So I take care of babies, children, adults, older adults. As the medical director, my job is to oversee and coach our other medical providers. I see my responsibility as trying to help them improve and become better clinicians, to develop a skill set that makes them more confident in what they do every day.
My job involves keeping things kind of up and running, keeping the servers happy, making sure that people can get into their different programs that are required, and email, and looking at the infrastructure as a whole and making sure it's up to date and secure, and making sure that it's available.
I work with providers and patients, refilling medications or helping them find ways to get their medications, either through grant programs or through our 340B program, or sometimes we'll use GoodRx because they're cheaper. It just depends.
My job as an interpreter involves facilitating communication between providers, patients, and staff.
My job involves anticoagulation right now. I started out as a triage nurse and a pod nurse, and then in 2012 we started working on updating the policy and procedures for coagulation, and by 2014 we ended up doing point of care work. So now I coordinate the anticoagulation clinic for Northwest Human Services.
I have stayed with the agency mainly because of Paul Logan's birthday cards make me feel special. But it's just a really good team. It's, we're working with very complex patients and presentations, but we've got a lot of resources. We're really responsive to what's needed, and we just make it work, and we enjoy it while we're doing it.
When you see people on a consistent basis, relationship forms, and as I was alluding to earlier, you get to learn about like people's history and about their life stories and their social circles, and I mean, to be honest, like it's kind of fun to like stay up to date on sort of how these people are doing, and so I think that is really powerful in at least keeping me here, because I want these stories to continue. I want to continue and be part of it. If I left, it would be like breaking up with 600 people, which is a really difficult process.
Well, I enjoy being here. I feel comfortable being here. I feel like I can be myself here at the clinic, and I can see myself working here for many more years.
I stayed at Northwest Human Services for, this time, 10 years. The first time I was hired was back in 2001, and the only reason why I left is because we relocated. I love the way we're growing. I mean, I can remember when we were doing paper charts and they were stacked up on the floor, and us nurses were going through and refilling the beds, and one watching that stack go down. I was here when we first went from paper charts to electronic charts out at Total Health. I was the nurse out there. I like how we improve, not just because we're building new buildings and sites, but we improve within the clinic and the way we do things. We work really hard to try to take care better take care of our patients. The outreach programs that we have today, I wish I could be more of a part of them, but I can't because of my co-ed clinic. But it's very touching to me, everything that they do here.
I really like the people. I like our mission. I think it's amazing, since I started here 13 years ago, to see our brand recognition in the community. And more people don't just say, oh, you're with the state, because of the human services aspect. And I think that there's quite a need in the community to help the patients that we do and the population that we do. And I like being able to have a part in making that happen.
So what I like most about Northwest Human Services is the opportunity to help our community. And I would not be able to do that without a great team here at Hope, or in Northwest Human Services abroad. So we have a great team here, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
We talk about team a lot, and we talk about kind of a mission. And so, working in agency, I think we all are striving for the same thing, the same purpose, and we're all driven to see people have relief in their poverty. And so, whether that's here on the medical side, or definitely in the psychiatric side, or the transitional services department, we all want to see people move from the space of chaos and social disarray to a space where there's more security and more confidence about their future, and to have a better outlook for what's coming up. And so I think that's refreshing, that to really be with people here who are striving for that same vision for our clients.
What makes Northwest so special? I think it's all of the services that we provide for people, community, not necessarily patients. This summer was great with the farmers market on Thursdays. We also do the Fresh Connect for patients, and that's great because there are a lot of people that can't get that. Yeah.
What I think is special about Northwest Human Services is really the story of its origin and how it started as, a community need, and has just, in the time since, just continued growing to meet whatever need the community has in, a very responsive way. That's, so I like our roots.
I like most about Northwest Human Services the closeness that we have in interacting in different areas. Sometimes it might be with mental health, sometimes it's with dental. We're all united into one big hive, and we get to work together, and we all believe, I truly believe that we all believe in everything that we do here. Compassion and everything that we have for our patients, it's amazing. That's why I'm still here.